Hey everybody, this is Dr. Daniel Choi here from North Texas Dental Surgery, Wisdom Teeth and Denture Implant Center. And I wanted to go over a common question. It is basically, does my dental insurance help me cover my snap-on denture? So first things first, if you like this video, hopefully please give me a thumbs up and follow me on my YouTube channel. And the other thing too I wanted to tell you, I'm going to tell you a real cool trick at the end of this video that really basically tells you how to best utilize your dental insurance so that you can maximize that return and actually save yourself maybe another $2,000. Okay, so basically the first question I ask in regards to your dental insurance benefits and snap-on denture. One thing I need to lay out from the get-go is your dental insurance is not a true dental insurance. It is a benefits plan. Okay, so how medical insurance works or house insurance or car insurance is basically what ends up happening is you have a deductible. Once you meet that, basically everything after that is covered. Your dental insurance is not like that. One thing you need to understand is that basically maybe your insurance covers up to $1,000, maybe your insurance covers up to $2,000 a year, but that's it. That's basically where they max out. Anything that you are being charged on top of that, that's going to come out of pocket. So number one, you need to understand that. On average, if you ask me what most people's dental insurance is going to cover per year, it's typically about $1,500. So there's that. Another thing that you really need to understand is a lot of people don't really understand this. You need to understand the difference between an in-network provider and an out-of-network provider. Okay, so all dentists technically take your dental insurance. Okay, but what that means, the difference between the in-network and the out-of-network, that's a very crucial distinction that you need to understand. A in-network provider, basically their fees are negotiated with the insurance company. For example, do you have Aetna, do you have Blue Cross, Blue Shield, whatever insurance company you have a contracted rate. So in regards to a snap-on denture, obviously there's a snap-on denture. We got the dental implants, we have the locator abutments on top of them, then we have the snap-on denture. And I go over all those other details about how this process is done in other videos. But let's take a dental implant, for example. A dental implant for a contracted rate, for example, with MetLife, I'm just pulling this figure off the top of my head, maybe it's like $1,350, right? So $1,350. Meanwhile, you can have a different dental insurance, for example, Cigna, that might charge $1,850, right? So basically, that fee that you get is a special contracted rate that insurance company has with that dentist. So when that dentist does a dental implant for you, now you might need a few of them, obviously, for a snap-on denture. Each one that he can charge you for, that has a specific rate. Again, is it $1,850 or is it $1,350? That's something that the dentist can't mess with, okay? So also keep in mind, your dental insurance isn't going to cover 100% of that fee. They might cover maybe, again, I'm pulling this off the top of my head, maybe 60%, 70%, 80% of that whole dental implant cost. So obviously, if they cover 80% of that $1,350 versus 80% of $1,850, that remaining 20% that you're responsible for, you're obviously in a better position with a cheaper insurance plan. So there you could see that you're going to save more money in that sense. Okay, so long story short, the dentist can't manipulate the fees when you're an in-network provider. He has to charge you what your insurance company says you have to charge. Again, keep in context. Why does that matter? Well, because if you're doing a snap-on denture, I mean, your fees are going to add up because you got maybe extractions that you have to do. You're going to place your dental implants, plus there's the locator abutments, plus the snap-on denture. So there's a lot of fees that are tied in with that. So obviously, if you can get an in-network provider, that's what you really want to find. So if I was to give a piece of advice to anybody that's looking to maximize their dental insurance, you have to see an in-network provider. Okay, what does an out-of-network provider mean though? I want to address that really quick. Out-of-network provider means that he technically still does take your dental insurance, so you got to be careful about that. So they will say that they take your dental insurance. However, you need to understand that they're not letting that insurance company set that fee. So meanwhile, that implant was $1,350 or $1,850 or $1,500, whatever it was. This guy that's an out-of-network provider can charge you $3,000 if he wants to. Now, the cool thing is that your insurance company will still contribute that 60, 70, 80% of that fee, and you cover the rest. But keep in mind also, your dental insurance has a maximum, right? Is it $1,500 per year? Because you're going to burn through that $1,500 maximum real quick. And keep in mind, when you're doing snap-on dentures, you're doing multiple things, right? So you're getting multiple steps of the procedure done. So in that sense, you're not going to be able to maximize your insurance. So really be careful about the out-of-network providers and such. Another really important point that I have for you guys in regards to your dental insurance is, are you already missing your teeth and you've been in a denture for years and you're finally just frustrated and you want to get a snap-on denture? Well, keep in mind that insurance companies, there's no sense in going out there and trying to get a dental insurance to cover all this, okay? The reason is that there's something called a missing tooth clause. All right, let's imagine a situation where basically you get in a car accident and you want to go out and buy car insurance to cover your damage, right? The car insurance companies would obviously not allow that. And the same thing actually goes on with dentistry. The dental insurance companies won't allow that. So if you're already missing your teeth there and you want to get the dental implants, they have something called a missing tooth clause. So if you're already missing that tooth, whether it's for a snap-on denture and you're missing all your teeth, or you're missing a single tooth and you want to get a dental implant and you want to buy insurance so that it covers it, the insurance companies won't allow that to happen. Okay, so that's again a missing tooth clause, and that's a very big stipulation. So again, make sure that you don't go out and just buy that insurance for that missing teeth already. The other thing that you got to understand is that every insurance company is very specific and tailored. Now, when your provider goes out, your employer goes out and contributes to your dental insurance plan, what they do is they go out and they basically buy dental insurance plans. So whatever one they get you, whether it's a fantastic plan or it's a very sparse plan, every plan is different. Why does that matter? So what's going to end up happening is that when you first make a consultation with an office, you need to contact them and you need to give them the dental insurance information. For example, at our office, when you call and you give us the information for your employer and your dental insurance and all that stuff, what we do is we call the insurance company. Now, we can be on the phone for maybe 30 minutes to an hour and a half getting the specific details about your insurance information to see what exactly is covered. Will they cover the tooth extractions? Will they cover the dental implant? Will they cover any necessary bone grafting or membrane if necessary? Will they cover the locator abutments? Will they cover the snap-on denture? Every single plan is different. So maybe you got a friend that has a different insurance and like you got this much covered. No, that's not necessarily the case. So basically I just want you guys to understand that because every insurance provider is different and the plan details are very different, you need to get that information to your provider so that when you come in, and to your dental provider, so that when you come in, that dental provider can give you as specific of an idea of regards to like what that insurance company is going to actually cover. So the insurance companies are very tricky, so you got to really understand that. One final piece of advice that I wanted to give you guys in regards to what's the true way to maximize your insurance plan. So this is a really cool thing, and like sometimes some people don't understand this. All right, so here's the deal. What is it now? It's July 13th, 2020. COVID's going on, the world's gone crazy. But what I want you to understand is that the snap-on denture, it's a long process, okay? This is a multi-month process. This is not like teeth in a day where everything's done in one day, where we take out your teeth, place the implants, put this prosthesis on that's fixated. It doesn't, that's all done in one day. The snap-on denture, even if you're already missing your teeth, what we do is we place your dental implants and we gotta let that heal for about 3 to 4 months for that period of osseointegration, okay? If I put this whole prosthesis and finish everything in one day, your implants are gonna fail and this is all gonna go to nothing, okay? So you don't wanna go down that route. But when I'm talking about, all right, how does this make sense and how is this gonna make advantage, how can I take advantage of this financially? Well, what's gonna happen is once I place these implants, again, this is July, I gotta let that heal for about 4 months. Then I gotta put the abutments on, and then later on, like this whole time of like making the snap-on denture, that's a little bit of time too. So we can make this process basically drag on for about 6 months. But the really cool thing about that is that when it comes to, I know, that's what's cool about that, right? Like waiting all that time. But the really cool thing about that is you can utilize your insurance benefits in one part of the year. Like for example, max out your full $1,500 or $2,000 here in July of 2020. And then basically you can wait till January of 2021 and maximize your full $2,000 to take care of the locator abutments, attachments, or these, the actual snap-on denture. So basically, that's one way that you can really phase out your treatment to really maximize the plan. Now, some people don't want to wait like that, so if that's you, then honestly, you're probably only going to be able to maximize 1 year of insurance plans. So the bottom line is that if you are willing to wait a little bit extra time, then you can really maximize 2 years worth of insurance. So that's my advice for you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below. Hopefully you can leave me a thumbs up if you found this information helpful. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks.